Hello, welcome back. I'm Ellie and I have most of my voice back now after COVID took it away so rudely. But you know, if that's all that I managed to lose through COVID, then I am blessed. So today we are building Harry Potter's Hogwarts Hospital Wing. And the alliteration almost got me and it didn't today. So today's a good day. This was released in March 2022. So just very recently released 510 pieces and it is $80 here in Australia. $50 in the US, and there are everything we need here in the bag. A little sheet of stickers, got a whole bag of, look at all those 10 pieces, and our instruction book. So yeah, we are ready to build. Hold on. Do we still get the chocolate frog cards in here? I thought we had run out of collecting them. Anyway, all right. So there are 3 minifigures in this and they all come in different bags. So we'll have a look at them as they turn up. First up, we've got Ron with one leg in a cast. So it's just been cast like that in minifigure form. He is completely disheveled because he has been through, well, not literally the wars, but he's been through a tough time and he needs his wand. So we'll give him, well, actually he doesn't. He does not need his wand at the moment. He needs to recuperate so he can have a stick. So he gets given a stick rather than crutches. I'm trying to remember the movie whether he ended up like walking with a stick or whether he had crutches, because crutches would have been so cool to integrate into this with a minifigure that's like already got a cast leg. Anyway, all right, so I don't know, I need to do some more research. So this set is the hospital wing. Did I mention that? I can't remember, my brain's turned to mush. Obviously it's the hospital wing, you can read that on the box even if I forget to tell you these important details, and it's designed to be able to be added to the Great Hall and all of the other Harry Potter buildings that have been released recently. Okay, all right, I think that all came out coherently, so we are off to a roaring start. This is very cool. I have never had these white lattice window insert pieces before, so I don't know if they're brand new. I don't think they are, but they're new to me. So if this is a hospital wing, we get 3 little dormitory kind of bits with 3 identical beds. So once we've got one, I'll just duplicate the rest of them with my magic. Look, duplicateratus. Totally a real magic spell. Yes, it is, because that's where those other beds came from. I didn't just like build them off camera or whatever. Shut up, you shut up. So Ron now has his choice of beds. He's currently not in any of them, which is not going to make Madame Pomfrey very happy when we actually build her, which is coming very soon in the next bag. Dun dun dun. Now this is cool. This is the obviously the nurse who's looking after Ron. I tried to look up what era, because I hadn't even thought of it before, what era her nurse's outfit is from. Is it the late 1800s? But yeah, I didn't get very far in my looking up of this. Anyway, it's really great to have this minifigure hairpiece with a nurse headdress. She's got her wand, which she's going to need because seriously, Ron's not going to get better without some magical intervention. Apparently, because broken bones don't mend without magic. And this is her clipboard, which gets put onto one of these angle bracket pieces for her, apparently according to the picture, to hold, but that's not actually why it's on there. It's so that you can hang it on the end of the bed, which is a feature that I really like. It looks really good there. So seeing as how it's now on the middle bed, that is where Ron is going to stay. Okay, so let's get the rest of this wall bit going in. Yeah, okay, so because it's the hospital wing, it's reasonably austere. It's not detail, that's the wrong word. There's lots of detail in the actual wall, but there's not a lot of furniture in there and not a lot of fun things happening because it's the hospital wing. Okay, another arch here on the inside to face inside so that we can have an overhanging beam, I kind of think, to support the levels up above. But because it's hinged, I'm wondering how we're going to put the next levels on. This is cool. This is very interesting, and I love the arch framework on the outside too. And we're adding embellishments to the outside with those sand green horn pieces facing upwards, and then in these little holes we got outward facing studs. Ooh, be still, my beating heart. What are we going to put on them? Not this. So these are arches for the little points for the archy windows. Oh, I like this detail. It's so tidy. And the middle one is obviously getting a different treatment. I just need to make sure that all of these bits that I'm putting on are going exactly where no, that's wrong. So those have to go back one. And then we have the little scroll work pieces going in front of them. And now we are almost all at the same height all the way round. Very nice. And we're smoothing over the top, putting the jumper studs on, so we've got detachable next level, or so that you can actually put this, I mean, the whole of the Hogwarts, the big Hogwarts hall is actually modular, so you can put things wherever you want them to go, and they should all fit. So we've got our connector technique pins, we've got the little outward-facing studs with some interesting archy bits on them, and we don't have anything extra that we shouldn't have, so that is always a good thing. We're up to bag number 3, and this is the bag that, oh, I lied, we get 4 minifigures in here, sorry about that. Also, we get, oh, for the collectible cards, I've got Snape and I've got Gold Dumbledore, which I don't think I have already. I'm gonna have to look. I haven't been super aware of collecting the collectible cards, which I think some of you will just shout at me and go, how could you not? So this is Harry. He is also looking as though he needs a change of clothes. These ones are looking worse for wear. It's nice to have the alternate look. Like, we have these clothes already in minifigure form, which are all clean and tidy, and now we've got the ripped version too. So he's got his wand, but I'm not giving it to him at the moment because he's gonna be hanging out in the hospital wing and he shouldn't be doing any magic in there. And also we got Hermione with her pink hoodie, also looking a bit disheveled. Let's put her angry face forward, because seriously, this is a time to be angry. And she has got a cast on her hand, on her arm. That's a piece we don't actually see very often, so nice to have that again. All right, she also is equipped with the time turner, and I almost struggled with that. Why does alliteration? Why is it so hard? Why? Is there a scientific reason? I need to know, or is it just me? So she's got a time turner. There's a spare one just in case you misplace the first one, which you shouldn't do because you should just give it to Hermione. She'll look after it, right? She's really reliable. And this is a new chest mold. Well, not a new chest mold. The lid is flat now with 2 jumper studs on the top. And we've got a sand blue owl. Very, very nice. So we're getting some interesting detailing and stuff to put, well, not really in the hospital wing, but to put around the hospital wing, if that makes any sense. Around the hospital bed, we've got a visitor's bed, which I don't know why I put Harry on there standing, but you know, he's standing up. He's full of energy. And we've got some Bertie Bott's Bibbidi Babbidi beans, which is my new name for them. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get so crucified. So, okay, beans are hanging out on top of the trunk. So these are the treats that Ron's being delivered because, you know, he's busy recuperating. And we have the lamp because that's important too, so they can see when they're out on their adventures. The skele-grow is very cool little printed piece here, and this is this is the best thing I think I've seen all week, especially as I've been in bed with COVID. So yeah, it's a toddler head with a skull on it for the top of the skele-grow bottle, which is just perfect. I mean, is it not? It's so perfect. Right, okay, so we got the skele-grow. This is, what is this? So this is supposed to be freestanding because it's on a little flat panel piece with a clip on it. And this is where our stickers are coming in. And these blue stickers, which I had no idea what they were, with just wrinkly bits on them, they're the curtains. They're the, you know, privacy curtains, your modesty curtains, the curtains for separating up the beds. Look at that. That's so cool. So because you can actually hinge the bedrooms apart from each other, the little rooms, you can put that between them. And you can put all this stuff between them too. It doesn't have to go on the studs within the actual build. Now this is the trolley with lots and lots of delicious good stuff on it. I'm not even going to pretend that I know what half of this stuff is because it can't even say Bertie Bott's beans today. And this is, oh, okay, this is a bedside table. So we've got a couple of these. Yep, and we need the lamp head here. Lovely. And now we need the matching one. And oh, I mean, we could put the treats on the bedside table. We can put the skele-grow on the bedside table. There's 3 little studs there so that you can put extra stuff on them. So they go here. Yeah, one doesn't fit in the other bedroom, but that's okay. So we can put the trolley right next to his bed, and we can, yeah, put the skele-grow here. So that won't be ominous and scary at all. Oh, okay, maybe we're not supposed to. Maybe we're supposed to put this little bouquet over here. A little friendly, happy bouquet of flowers. There we go. And we can put the visiting chair right next to the bed. We'll pop Harry in there at the moment because Hermione can have her turn later. Lovely. Look at all those things. I said that it was pretty austere, but I was wrong. There's so much stuff. It just doesn't connect. It's just kind of extra stuff. So few candles, not a few, 2, a couple of candles on the outside here. And now we're up to building we're building the second level, which I'm just so curious about because we got the time turner. So this part of the build actually references the clock with the time turner in it. So it has to be able to turn physically back the time. So there's going to be some movable parts in here, and this is obviously not that. We've got two of these little roofy sections, and they're going on the outside parts of the build. Okay, that goes there so that it supports and holds it all together so that the hinge doesn't come open, but you can easily pop this bit out if you want to open it up and play with it just by itself. This is very, very cool design. Okay, bag number 4. Now we get our time turning clock. So let's have a look. This is going to go in that middle section. Oh, and I'm going to have to dust off the rest of my Great Hall and add this to it and see how they look all together, because it's actually becoming really cumbersome. There are a lot of rooms that have been added to it with all of these, extra Harry Potter builds over the last couple of years. Okay, so this looks like, okay, that goes there. This is our clock piece. How nice is that? So the quarter pie pieces are all just facing outwards to make a nice little bed for that to go, to sit that flat against there. All right, we got a cog on and, or a gear. You know what, every time I mix those two up, and you guys are so nice and tell me in the comments the difference between cogs and gears, and I cannot cognate it. Badoom, tish, see, there's pun perfectly intended. I just can't remember the difference between the two. I'm going to make a certified effort to make it happen this time, though. So these are the clock hands. That's really cool. And you can see that everything is now moving behind there. There's the little secondary clock over here. This is looking very, very good. Oh, I love the fact that that clock actually moves. And the cog gear, the bit that's sticking up the top, the dark grey bit with the little teeth, see, I know they have teeth, that bit's going to connect into something up higher so that we can, this here, so that we can actually turn it from above rather than having to move the hands, I think. So let's find out. This is very exciting. So we're going up into a peak, and this has got a hole in the middle, more little geary cog things going on. So they're all interconnecting beautifully. All those gears are intermeshing. And this is going to be, these are actually the little slanty roof bits on the side. So they look at that. All of that's enclosed now so tidily. Another one of these fantastic white mesh window pieces on the front. And yeah, look at this. So we're going to have a pointy bit on the top that we can actually turn. We can spin that around. I'll give it a try. And I mean, I'm going forwards, which is a bit defeating the purpose. Let's go backwards. That's really cool. Okay, so that's to go with a time turner. So that goes on the top here. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's why we have those little outward angle bits that were on the, on those forward-facing studs that I remarked on earlier. I knew they were there for a purpose. Okay. This looks very, very cool. And of course we can still hinge it with the top pieces on because they're all individually connected to the base bits. Very nice. All right, this has been a joy. This has really been very, very fun to build. Lots and lots of detail involved in them. So much more than I expected there to be. And yeah, that skeleton baby head, I think that wins the internet for me today, this week, this month, maybe even. Let me know in the comments what you think. And I'll be back with another video really, really soon. So check back in. I'll see you then. Bye.